Devastation, destruction, Ian has hit, and it's time to check it out. It's Tyler, and I'm out and about. Today, we're going to check out some of those locations here in Sarasota County and surrounding areas that Ian has struck. Let's check those out. I'm here with Lily. Lily is a homeowner here in Sarasota County in the Northport area. It really went down here.
It did. It was very scary. We actually we lost power about 2 o'clock, and when it started getting dark, you could hear everything just hitting off the house, and it was just ooh. The winds, they just got very strong. And
so, is this your first storm?
This is my first hurricane.
Okay, and what did you think when you heard the noises and maybe obviously looking out the window at the destruction that was happening? I mean, obviously you were feared for your life.
Oh, I was very fearful. I was actually very concerned for my neighbor behind me. As we started seeing the trees before they fell, they started coming up and derooting, as you can see with the ground. And as we started watching the larger tree fall over, I started panicking.
And as we're showing our viewers now, you can see the destruction that happened to Lily's property here, starting from the roof tiles that we're showing our viewers now, and the fencing and the trees that are down. And it appears that it also hit your neighbor's yard and their pool area, right?
Yes. Yes, the large tree had fallen over and went into their pool cage.
And your other neighbor, we're showing our viewers now, that pump, is that what that is?
Actually, their whole well system was somehow, it ripped from the pipe that comes from the ground. It was literally ripped right out of the ground, right off the concrete pad, and just blown away.
Incredible. Well, stay safe out there. I know your journey to getting this cleaned up is going to be a long journey.
Yes, it's going to.
Starting with, obviously, the insurance company, right?
Yes, first thing is the insurance as soon as I can get through with them.
Thanks, Lily. Well, streets are flooded here in Northport, part of Sarasota County. I'm here with Wanda. How are you, Wanda?
I'm doing okay so far.
And Denise. Hi.
Hi, I'm dry.
You're dry, and the streets aren't here. So where you live at your home, are you dealing with the water issues as well?
Yes, in the streets and behind us, the canal. My 2 kayaks floated away, so I had to rescue them this morning.
Are you from this area originally? Are you used to these types of things? Hurricanes?
I've lived in Northport for 14 years, but like everybody else, I'm from up north. I'm from Long Island.
Pretty devastation as far as anything else that's ever happened in the area, right?
Yes, I survived Hurricane Irma in 2017, but this is way worse.
Now, Wanda, these streets are really flooded, and a lot of the homeowners are not able to get to their homes.
I rode bike down here, and I can't believe how all this water.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, what I've seen in the past few hours is rescuers coming in on actual boats and aircrafts that actually go in the water. Have you seen those?
I have seen it. Coming out of Woodland Middle School, I've seen the sheriffs with a bunch of men on the back of the truck in a very high truck with huge tires. That's what I've seen so far.
Kayaks over here, kayakers. Yep, going through here. Yep.
Wow. Well, thank you, ladies, and stay dry and stay safe.
Thank you.
Unbelievable. Light Ideas, a local favorite here in Northport, part of Sarasota County. As you can see, the destruction of Ian has really, really got this place completely gutted. Stay right there. When we come back, we've got even more devastation that Ian has caused right after this message.
Yuppie Bowls, Port Charlotte's healthy treat and very best acai bowls, providing mouth-watering flavors like dragon fruit, coconut, passion fruit, with even gluten-free, keto, and vegan options. Be sure to try the exclusive vegan entrees and soups too. We'll see you at Yuppie Bowls, 2131 Tamiami Trail, Port Charlotte.
As you can see, some of the cars make it and some of the cars don't. This is a prime example of a vehicle that is an SUV that tried to make it through the water, and the water was about 2 feet? It's about 2 feet down here, trying to get to the other homeowners down here. There's like 3 other ways you can get to those homes. All those streets, 2 feet, 3 feet high waters. You cannot get to those homes. Absolutely crazy. I mean, this is one big example of why you don't want to drive in those waters unless you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. An SUV didn't make it. Well, I met some nice neighbors here at Rolling Green. Now, no stranger to the camera, my friend Kristen. Kristen, this is your neighborhood, right?
It is my neighborhood, the old Sarasota Golf Course.
I'm really shocked at how high these waters are. Now, you also live in the neighborhood, so is this something that's common for this neighborhood to flood?
It's not. I mean, the county had fixed the problem, so it wasn't flooding. Irma, it came up, but it went back down in a couple hours. It's getting higher. It's almost in his house.
I noticed like some vehicles that were kind of lower to the ground. They're not going anywhere, right?
No, if we didn't have a truck, we wouldn't be getting out of here today.
Now, is your power off?
No power. We lost power at 9 a.m. yesterday, and we're on wells, so we have no water either.
Wow. What about you, Kristen? You have electric?
We do. We have electric over on Rolling Green. We lost it around 4:20 yesterday and got it back this morning at 8.
I noticed there are some power lines that are down towards the beginning of this water. Something that's a concern to driving near?
Yeah, just right over here on South Lee Wind, there's a live wire down. They're aware of it. They tried to turn our power back on, but said there's some issues. They said they could have to rebuild the grid, so we could be talking days, week.
Now, do they have any plans on flushing the water out, getting machines in here? Have you talked to anyone or seen anyone with authority?
I think because of the storm surge, it's just coming higher. We've seen it only get higher all day long. It's not going down.
Crazy. And I see the kids are actually they're
Yeah.
having a blast, so they're just making do of what they have.
Yeah, and this is a great neighborhood with ATVs, so they're all coming through, but the kids are riding surfboards and everything through it. So we're making the best we can. We had 4 trees go down and none hit the house, so we're blessed.
Awesome. Thanks so much and stay safe.
All right, thank you.
Wow, the destruction of Ian has really hit home, as you could see. I mean, we've got trucks upside down. We've got people that are out of their homes, misplaced, water damage, trees down. Be careful, be safe out there, and remember, you can make a difference too and inspire others and help others to get their lives back together. That's the end of this segment. We'll see you once again when we're out and about Sarasota.
Hashtag We Care Movement's a product of Out and About Sarasota, made possible by these fine sponsors.